Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jenny Lyon here, going live on Valentines. We're going to do a Valentine's card pull today. So I am going to wait till the party's starting, everyone coming online here with me. I'm just checking, make sure there's people here. So what I'm going to do first of all, if you are watching me for the first time, hello, beautiful, I can see someone now. If you're watching me for the first time and you are thinking, who is this woman? I shall explain to you now. So I'm Gennye Lyon. I'm a business mentor for new earth leaders and spiritual coaches and healers. I am also a master healer and a channel, hence the card pulls. So I will psychically tap into your your energy, and we will do a card pull basically. So tell me if you can hear me okay, guys. I can see there's some people here. I can also see that it is streaming okay on Instagram. So I'm going to go over there just to make sure I can get the comments there as well without a noise. So I'm just going to look. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, I can see Lisa. Great. I can see a couple of people joining in. Great, great, great. Okay, cool. All right. So I am set up. So the way it works is you basically, hi, Ellen. I'm glad you made it. So the way it works is basically you just say, can I have a card, please? And I am going to go through the list, I'll do as many as I can every time, and I pick someone off the list and we read on your business, basically. What else? I use a different card deck every time, I try to rotate. Today, we are doing these ones. So these are like chakra cards. They are from somebody called Tori Hartman. So, there we go. I have a few different, ones. So I can see now Jose Torandom joined. Who is this on Instagram? So what I do, I jump between Facebook and Instagram. And yes, I'm going to do you, Ellen, because I know you've been here a couple of times and I haven't done your card. So I'm going to do it now. You're going to be the first one. Basically, you just say, I would like a card. And we do your card and we get some wisdom and insights and guidance from the card pull and some direction for you to move forward in your business. So I got this idea a while ago. I'm just going to do a little introduction. I got this idea about the business card pulls a while ago because one of my, it feels like in my heart, my core mission is to help catalyze, expand, whatever the word you want to use, new earth leaders, coaches, and spiritual entrepreneurs to create really great businesses and do their mission ultimately, because without a business, they're not really using their gifts. So my mission is very much part of my soul mission this lifetime is actually to help the new earth leaders create really great businesses. I do this through premium programs and help you to scale premium programs so that you can create time and money freedom, basically. So I wasn't always a business coach. I had to become one, if you like, by doing my own business. So I built my own business from 0 to 6 figures last year. And I started online in 2018. I built different programs. I did some business programs. I've done a lot of energy programs. And now, Business Success the Energetic Way, which is a 12-month mentorship, was born last year. So that's kind of like the story of how it is. So yeah, so it's one of my missions. I feel like I have other things to do as well, but it is really to help the spiritual entrepreneurs to, get over visibility fear, get over whatever other confidence and clarity blocks they have, get over money blocks they have, get over, actually learn business properly. So niche messaging, marketing, premium program building, scaling systems, all those things. It's all business. So it's a few things required, right, to get it off the ground and do it well, so that you don't have to be stuck in that job that you don't like doing, or so you don't have to be, I don't know, stuck in single sessions where you're working too hard for too little money, or where you don't want to be stuck at home not doing your thing, studying to something that you don't want to do, whatever that is, right? So we want to do our soul business. And hi, Irina. Hi, Brittany. Yeah. Yes, I'll tell you more about the business success. It's a 12-month mentorship, Brittany, and I launched it last year. We have 14 women in there, and I have a vision of scaling it, to have lots and lots of women in there and doing their soul mission, like creating wealth and abundance and building premium programs and all those things. So my mission, that is my mission. So here I am doing business card pulls, and we're going to start with, hi, Louise. I'm so glad that you're here as well. And Estelle, she had a card last time. I'm just checking in Instagram. Great. We have Bhavana, and we have Ronna, and we have Tsiang. Did I say that right? Yeah, I'm just checking. So we're going to do Facebook, Instagram. Facebook, Instagram, like this. So just hang in there, Instagram people. Please also, I know for Instagram, they disappear. The comments disappear. So keep saying it. I want a card, please. I want a card, please. On Facebook, I can see the comments. They don't disappear. All right. So don't worry so much. So we're going to start with Ellen. All right. Oh, and also, I forgot to say, there's a sale on today. Massive sale of all my programs. So you have like 20 to 80% off. So the link is above the video. So you can check the link. It says shop with Gennye. Go on shop with Gennye, and then you have all the different programs, and it's all in red where it's a sale. So go and click on it and see if there's anything you fancy. But it's only until the rest of today, until PST actually. So in the morning, UK time, 7 a.m, the sale finishes, because I wanted to do it for all my American beautiful ladies. So yes, you've got a little bit of time. Okay, let's start. Helen. Yes, Irene, I love your mission. Yes, exactly. Oh, quantum. Yes, quantum leaping, breaking through the barriers, creating successful businesses. All right, Ellen. I get so excited. I've got to ground myself here. Okay, Ellen, we're doing it. So I know Ellen, but I don't know what's going to come up. No, that's not it. That's it. Very nice. Renewal, Ellen. It feels like there is time for you now to come into your mission. I know Ellen. I know that she is very skilled. She has a lot of skills as such. And she has been, really developing herself to become a successful business owner. But I still feel like we're building the business, right? I don't know how far you got, Ellen, but there is still the business element and the niche and the deliverables and the things that you want. What is it that you're going to deliver? How are you going to do it? The services and everything. So renewal. So I'm going to read first to you about the renewal. And it feels like there's time now for you to step up into your mission, I would have thought. Why is that card not coming up? Renewal. I'm looking. 1 second. It's the red ones. So it says here, what appears to be an end may not be one at all. And this may turn into remarkable opportunity, and trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. I think this is what you need to hear, Ellen. Yeah? Because when I feel into your energy, there has been a confusion over the deliverables. What is it actually that you are delivering? How is it you actually help the clients? You have so many different skills and so many different ideas and so much creativity coming through, but it's not grounded into one specific, like a program, like a membership. a clear message on who you're helping, a clear pathway how to take clients through transformation, it's yet not clear. It's like on a creative and idea level, you have lots of different inspiration and lots of different ideas, but there is a gap between the embodiment of that and the actual action taking. And also, I feel like you're sabotaging yourself. You get to a certain level where you go, yeah, this is really good. You put things in place and then you stop. As soon as something doesn't work, you stop. And that is where you've got to push through, because things, I always say to all my spiritual entrepreneurs, all my clients, it does not ever work. You've got to just keep testing things until it stick. And that's not like, I'm not good enough, or I don't know what I'm doing. There's lots of different proven strategies how to build your business, but it's going to be slightly different for everyone. So we've got to keep going with the inspiration and in the intuitive nudges that we are getting. And most of the time it will stick in some shape or form because you've been guided by spirit what you're going to do, but maybe not straight away. So you're going to have to keep not pushing through, but keep being at it, basically. So, for example, this is my 4th card pull today. I think it's the 4th one. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm going to do it for as long as I want to do it, but I'm going to do it until it sticks, right? And what does stick mean to me? Stick means I have 50 people in my business program. Stick means lots of people are coming and getting their card read. Stick means I get messages. Stick means people are booking the business success call with me, business strategy success call with me. Stick means I'm doing it until it's sticking, right? Can you see what I'm saying? So that's your thing, Ellen. As soon as it doesn't stick, that's where you step back and then you go, it's not working. And that is the very key to success in entrepreneurship. We keep doing it until it sticks. Not if it feels misaligned. If I all of a sudden wake up one day and go, actually, I find it really boring to do business card pulls. I don't enjoy connecting with the people here. Then I probably stop, because it's not a sabotage. It's actually my soul saying, that's enough, Gennye. Don't do anymore. But if it feels good and if it feels exciting and if it feels like it's coming through you, Ellen, even if the response and the rejection, because this is all about rejection. This is all about rejection. It's about not feeling good enough. It's about feeling that if you're not doing it right in the beginning, you're failing, all those things, which is not true. It's not true. So it's about building resiliency, keep focusing on the vision, whatever that is. Keep going and trying until you find the way, until it sticks. That is actually how it is. And that sounds a bit, some people were like, well, I thought it was going to work out. As soon as I got a website, I thought I was going to have loads of people coming through the website, booking loads of appointments, and I'll just sit there and roll my thumbs. That's not how it works. So we've got to put big girl knickers on, like big pants. Yeah, big pants. Let's get out there in the world and do this. This is why I am so passionate about consistency, resiliency, building expertise. Become the expert that you are in every area, not just the skills that you have as a healer, a psychic, a channel, or a coach, also the business acumen. Become a master, become a ninja, become like this, like I am going to nail this. That type of energy, you've got to bring that in. Like, I am nailing it. I will not stop until I've nailed it. And that is the difference between the one that succeeds and the one that doesn't. That is it. That's really it, because you are an intelligent woman, Ellen. You're very, very intelligent. You're very, very skilled. You're a good channel. You got all the things. There's absolutely nothing wrong with anything like that. You've just got to stick to it and you've got to commit. And that's what it is. I hope that resonates, darling, because I know that you can do it. I know that you can do it. right? Yes. Hi, Irina. You love it. Yes, good. I'm glad you're loving it. So I hope that resonates, right? Now, Instagram. We got William. We got Hilda, Brittany. We got loads of people there. If Instagram now would like a card, let me know now, or I'll have to swap over to Facebook again because we don't want to waste any time. Tell me, Instagram, there's 2 people watching. Would you like a card? 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 If not, maybe it's a delay as well. I'll give it another minute. I'm going to shuffle cards while we do that. So in the meantime, I shall tune in to the next person. I'm just looking here. There's no one saying anything on Instagram. Lisa, if you can see anyone on Instagram, Lisa, she might have gone now. She's my assistant. Okay, I'm going to come back to Facebook then because I can't see anyone there. There's just people watching. They don't want a card. Why not? Maybe not business owners, because they've got to be a business owner. So, Ellen, yes, I'm glad you made it. Now, let's have a look to the next. Brittany, you would like a card. I'm going to do Brittany. I need to say this about Brittany. She inspired me because she does the card pulls for, I think it's for spiritual development and spiritual connection and awakening and those things and intuition. She does it for that. And I said to her, I'm going to do the business one. She was, what do you reckon? So yes, I'm going to do Brittany's card. So she does it. You should check out Brittany. She does it for the intuition and ascension development, on Wednesdays, I think it is. All right, Brittany, are you ready? Are you there? I'm just going to make sure she's still there. Is she there? Is she there? Yes, she's still there. Okay. I'm going to bring it in. Okay, we're going to bring it in. Brittany is a spiritual warrior. I have been on her podcast, which is an absolute epic podcast. So big shout out for Brittany. If you can see her in the comments, you've got to go and check her out. She's got an epic energy. I love everything she does. Now, this is your card, darling. Oh, completion. That looks a bit morbid though, because it's got like it's somebody who's dead, but it might not mean a person. It feels like it means something is complete, as in like something, you are coming to a completion of something. But let's go deeper into that one and see what that means and what that has to do with your business, because there's something here. Let's see. So we've got orange completion. Right, so what they want, I want to read this to you. The legend. So he was raised in an orphanage and never wore new boots until enlisted in the army in 1942. And by the end of the war, he was a decorated veteran and has survived with many of his brothers where they had not. He became an actor. This is about being a hero. I just told you she's a spiritual warrior. Goddess smiled upon him as she received him into the heavens. So, inspiration. This is a reminder to cherish all the beauty in your life, including endings. So there might be something you're leaving behind. Reflect upon your part in history and discover what you value most. Do not fear completion. Embrace it. I feel, personal inquiry, am I present in the moment? How do I respond to the idea of completion? This is what it feels like. I know that I don't think she minds, but Brittany's got a little soul coming in to the earth plane. And what it feels like on a soul level, you're good. Like, that this is all in the divine plan. The new soul is coming in. You're completing in a sense as a family. Like, there is this extra element of the baby, right? And that's great. There's a part of you also who's going, what the fuck do I do with the business? What do I do with this? Can I do both? Because this is a new thing, right? I know that on a soul level, you know it, you've got it, because you're very powerful. But what I'm getting is that you're like, how, not so much like, can I still be a spiritual warrior? Of course you can. I think you're overthinking things as well, like the logistics, who's going to do this, how am I going to run it, what is it going to be like? It's like the not knowing. On a soul level, you know, you're a very developed soul, but the ego is going, what am I? I'll be all right. It's going to be okay. Because when somebody is so connected to their mission that Brittany is, having the baby it makes me feel emotional. It's obviously a completion, but it's the question, how does the mission and the baby coexist? Does that make sense? And it will. I can reassure you, it will. But there is that question is like, it will be fine, but then, oh God, what if that happens? What am I going to do with, like, it's the ego wandering, basically. How are the two going to coexist? I know that you, Brittany, will find every single solution to everything that you need to do with yourself. You will. But there's the questions at the moment, right? Don't overthink it. Just go with it. Honest to God, I've done it myself. I've got 2 children, and I was thinking, how am I going to do my mission? How am I going to do my mission when I've got a baby? And yeah, you'll slow down. You'll slow down on certain things. Certain things won't be as like full on as you thought they were going to be. Certain things will be a little bit behind in time, linear time, that you wanted them to be. But the baby and the mission can coexist. It can. Because otherwise you wouldn't have done it. Be fine. So Brittany, I suggest, this is my best advice. And I know you would do this. I don't need to tell you this. You bring them in. You bring the baby into all the things you do. My son comes in here. He does the cards, the crystals with me. Frankie, my daughter, she's like, can you do healing on me tonight, mummy? She's talking to like the body consciousness in the stomach. She's talking to her nan on the other side. She's only 12. Like, my kids are like psychic beacons. So just bring them into it. Like, just let the babies lay there. Why don't you do card pulls with the baby when you've got the baby? When you feel like, so in the beginning it's a bit difficult, yeah? But have the baby there, like breastfeeding you, and do the card pulls at the same time. I don't know. Do it. You'll be fine. Yeah? That is going to work. Okay, you need to do it in the way you want to do it, Brittany. But I would almost say in the beginning, before the baby is 12 months, they're really, really quite amicable. You just put them on the boob when they're hungry and they're quiet. So you could do that and do the card pulls at the same time. Ta-da! It will work. It will be fine. Yeah, do you love it? Yeah? So do how you want to do it. You're a strong spiritual warrior. You will find a ways of doing it. But you can. We're not meant to separate the both. We're meant to bring spirituality and the mission of the soul together with the family. My husband, when I say to my husband that I'm from another planet, he goes, well, it's a good job I'm from Earth. I'm like, yes, it is a very good job, because together, if we were two ETs like coming here, it's going to be a little bit ungrounded. So I don't care. I just speak really openly about it to everyone. I don't separate it. I just make it as one thing. My son, he reckons he is a Pleiadian. He's only 7. He's like, I feel like a Pleiadian, Mum. I'm like, you probably are. Half a Pleiadian, half something else. He said, I don't like the blue avians. They look a bit scary to me. So just bring it in, ladies. Like, listen, if you have any questions about this, as in you're thinking, how do I do my spiritual mission and my family? You combine the both. You just know that you can't separate them. It's not two different things. It's one thing. It's one thing. We're meant to, as we go through the ascension and as we come into higher vibrations, we are meant to completely be us everywhere. We were taught to separate it before so that we look like we can fit in. Yeah. Because if you went for a job interview, you wouldn't bring your baby there, like on the boob, because it wouldn't be right. It'd be like, well, you have to separate work and the baby. Do you? Nah, I don't think you do. All right. So this is the thing, ladies. Bring it in together. Take a break. Look after yourselves, obviously. Don't overdo stuff. But yeah, I'll be looking at you having the baby there, Brittany, doing the card pulls, and you're doing it all in one go. Yeah? Okay, cool. So I'm going to look now at Instagram. That was your reading, darling. Oh, that was your reading. Yeah, Brittany, that was your reading. Now, let me see here. Come on, Instagram. Do you want a card? No one says here. Oh, I'd like a card. No one wants a card. Okay, Instagram people, if you want a card, let me know. If you just want to watch, no problem. But I can't see the comments. Like, I can't see. Am I missing something? I hope I don't. Anyway, okay, no one there. So we're going to go for the next person on Facebook now. Woo, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And I need to say this as well, ladies. It's okay, this with the children and doing all the things as a woman. It's okay to feel torn about all this because we were programmed to separate it all. We were programmed to, not be. If you're a good mother, you can't be a career woman. If you're a career woman, then you can't be a good mother. We were programmed to do, to not be able to do it, like to say that we have to choose. And that is like also going, by the way, we just go with that. We can be really wildly successful, have, I wouldn't say like 10 kids. You might not be able to do a mission then, but a couple of kids and a mission. Fine, I'm doing it. I've got 2 children, no problem. And I have support, but we're not meant to do it on our own. Now, next card. Yes. Okay. So let's see here. So, Roisin, do you know, I saw you earlier today, Roisin, and I was like, I felt her today on Facebook. So I'm going to do Roisin. Are you here? So Roisin is here. I hope she is. I'm singing. Yay, she's here. I think she's here. I think she's still here. Okay. I'm doing Rosine. Yes, she's here. Good. All right, ladies. I get so excited about this. Do you know, I'm going to share, while I'm shuffling for Rosine, I'm just going to share this very, very short thing about me. I never thought I'd have children. I never thought I would be a good mum because all I wanted to do was my thing. I never thought I'd do it well because I thought, well, I'm not really that interested. Can I be a good mum? All those things. My mission is really strong. I'm psychic. I want to do my thing. Like I want to travel. All those things. And because I met the right man, my husband, my Valentine, because I met him, I can do it. You just need the right man. Be fine. So I'm obviously so pleased I've done that. Because I thought I'd ended up like not doing that at all because I just didn't think I'm a starseed. I came here to raise the vibration of the planet. So family wasn't like really on the radar because it didn't feel like that would be the right thing to do. But it is. You're meant to do all of it. You're meant to do it all. Okay, there we go. Roisin. No. And now I'm burping as well. When I burp, this is when I am healing stuff. So if you can hear me burp, it's not my dinner or lunch. There we go. There's Roisin. Facade. Interesting. A facade. Okay. Let's see what this is going to do with the facade. I think I know what it is. It feels like you're not fully showing all of your spiritual powers yet. Little spiritual closet, maybe. Are we in a little spiritual closet, maybe? Or we about to come out from the spiritual closet? Okay. Now, so bronze god. This isn't who I am. So what I'm feeling, Roisin, is this you leaving the thing behind, whatever you are leaving behind, if it's a career or something, and now stepping in fully to the mission. But it feels like you still got one foot, not one foot stuck in the past. I'm not saying that, but it feels like you're still across the what do you call it, the door the doorstop, not the doorstop. You're like one foot in this room and then one foot in that room. That's what the energy feels like, because this foot forward going into the unknown, you have no evidence. So you're like, I better keep one foot over there in the back just in case I trip over or fall through going forward here. This is just a normal fear of changing, obviously. You will be fine. In fact, if you step fully forward and you claim it, like really claim it, because inside you, in your heart, you've got it, you feel it. It's not like you're doubting it. You're not doubting what it is. You're just feeling the fear of fully stepping into the spiritual mission, whether that is completely speaking your message, whether that is completely claiming your spot as, building a successful business, whether that is a little bit of being scared of what other people are going to say. That's normal, by the way. It's really common in the beginning. What's other people going to say online? What is my parents going to say? What are my friends going to say? What's going to, look, that's really normal. But it feels like if you step fully forward and you step in to the mission, like energetically, this is not about just showing up and doing posts and that. It's like moving your heart and your soul and your spirit into the mission. That's when things will happen, because as soon as your energy is there, it's like you're saying yes. And the universe go, oh, look at her. There she is. We've been looking for her. There she is. We're going to give her that now. It's only that energy, like that energy of not being sure. It's like uncertainty. It's a bit like bit wobbly energy. It's almost like the universe is like looking for fully claimed you. And when it's a little bit shady and it's a bit like, gray zone, the universe can't send it. It's a bit more like hit and miss, So it's an energetic claim. This is me. And you know what I recommend that you do, Rosine? I know that I can see on your post, I can feel that you're kind of doing it, but it feels like you need to have a really badass picture of yourself. Like, here I am, I'm claiming myself. And like an introduction on social media saying, I've been playing small for too long. This year is my year where I'm going to claim myself fully. This kind of give an introduction and say, this is what I do. This is who I help. This is one of my key offers. This is what I see myself doing in the next 5 years. Like, badass post, badass, that you want one of them, so that you, and not just energetically, but kind of you're showing the world, here I am. This is what I'm doing. And it feels really good. Even if only, 20 people see it, so what? You can post it like again, or in another version of it, wouldn't post exactly the same one, but you can keep going doing that and claiming yourself. And it's something powerful about the words. And if something powerful, so I'm just looking at Instagram, something powerful about speaking it out, writing it into a post, badass picture, whatever that looks to you, but like, I'm claiming myself. Even maybe a photo shoot. I'm not saying you have to spend lots on photo shoots or anything when you're starting out, but it's like that feeling like, yeah, I'm having a photo shoot because I'm claiming myself this year and I'm going to step into my power and I'm doing it. So what often happens, this is really important for all of you ladies, sometimes the action of putting yourself energetically in your future paced hero is actually the thing that is required to move yourself energetically. So, for example, I had a photo shoot last weekend, and some of them a little not uncomfortable, but I was like, no, I want to do this kind of image of the goddess. I want to do this. I want to do that. And maybe energetically, a part of me, I wasn't all 100% there, but with the action and the intention and the future-paced hero that I see myself as, I'm kind of creating it. Does that make sense? So like, that's what you want to gonna do, Rosine. You want to go and create it over there, although you're not energetically quite there yet. This is how we move ourselves forward. This is, you know, when you see women like claiming themselves and they're really doing well on social media, they're not just social media, but their businesses, they have great client results, they do all these things. It's because they are stepping in to something they're not just yet, which is fine. You're not faking it. You're kind of just saying, that's me. And then what happens is, as you showed the universe who you are and what you want, that image of who you're stepping in as will then reflect, and you will then get the client, get the response that you're looking for, the results, like money, all the things will come. Yeah. And this is for all of you ladies. And I know some of you have probably done your photo shoots, but if you haven't, that's just one thing to move yourself energetically, which is really empowering. And it's kind of you're freaking out as well if you've never done it before, which is good, because we want to stretch the energy to grow, stretch. This is what we do in the mentorship. Yeah. We're stretching ourselves. Yeah. That is how you grow. You're not going to grow by taking the small steps. Even today, early, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I had a weird afternoon, morning. Like, it was weird. I was like, oh, I feel a bit off. I did some clearing on myself. And I had a scheduled live this morning to talk about the sale. And for some reason, I felt uncomfortable speaking about the bloody sale, which is on today. And I was like, no, just do it. So I was like, okay, shift it, talk about the sale. It's an epic sale on. If I don't say it, there might be 5 people out there who wanted to have the bargains who didn't get it because I didn't say it. So I needed to do that. So I shifted that. I have that often. I go in anyway. I'm kind of scared, but I do it anyway. I still get scared. Okay, so we've got to do that. So I think that resonates, Rosine. You just got to claim it. It's not about you not sure about what you're doing. It's more that hesitation. Yeah. And that's you're meant to do great things. All right. So feel free to book your business clarity call. We can have a chat about it. Do you know what I mean? It's like no what do you call it? No obligation. You can have a chat about the business, the future. the future. Okay. Yes. Exactly. Right. Yes. So what we're going to do, so that was the end of the voicing. I think that makes sense, lady, beautiful lady. We're meant to claim it. Now, happy Valentines. Hi. Now I'm looking at Instagram. I'm going to try again. Instagram, would you like a card, please? Hello, Instagram. Would you like a card, please? Hello, Instagram. Would you like a card, please? No one's saying anything. You'll have to come over to Facebook if you want one. Okay, Facebook. All right, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Louise. Okay, so we've got Irina and we've got Louise. Da-da-da. Oh, Ellen, she was saying I look pretty. Oh, thank you, I look pretty. Okay, so let's do Louise. Are you still here? Louise. Yeah, hi. Okay, so Louise, I know Louise from my group. Louise is lovely. She's like one of those who's got like 25 qualifications under her belt and is looking to really expand into her soul business and crush it. And I think she is in this, it needs to happen. There's nothing wrong with her skills and qualifications. It's literally just making the transition to go full in. Another one for going full in, right? Okay, let's do this, Louise. Oh, I love this card reading today. It's because it's a Valentine's card reading, isn't it? Anyway. This is it. Wow. Renewal. Well, we knew that was going to happen, didn't we? Renewal is always, there's been a lot of renewals, changing things like this. Okay, so renewal, Louise. Or what I'm getting now is that there's certain things you need to let go of in your toolkit. Not your toolkit, but like you have so many qualifications. And sometimes, oh God, I need to say this. Sometimes it's like you want to prove how skilled you are because you are so skilled. But I would say don't confuse the number of qualifications or with worth. This is so common. I'm going to say in the card in a minute, but it's just coming through now. I've got to say this. So it's so common that we confuse our worth of deliverables, like what it is we can actually do, with how many qualifications we have or how long we've been doing it for or those things, yeah? I can tell you now, I have had clients who's been healers and space holders for less than a year, having more clients charging more, having more success than people who's done their craft for 20 years. So this has got to do with again, a little bit like Roy's saying, stepping into the full power of who you are and not the qualifications, all right, we need qualifications, right? We can't just say, oh, hi, I'm a lawyer, I can do law, and you don't know law. You can't do that, of course not. You got to qualification. That qualification is good, but it has nothing to do with how successful you can become. The success comes from within. The success comes from how you're claiming yourself, how you can see this future-paced hero that I said. That's where the success is. The success is how you can connect with that woman who is a leader, who is here to change the world, who can see herself on podiums, who can see herself and being her when you show up. So when I speak to you right now, I am thinking that there is 1 million people watching. Like, I am a household name of the world. Everyone knows Lady Gennye Lyon. Gosh, of course they know her. She's this woman helping the spiritual entrepreneurs and then putting energy into business and changing the world. Like, I have to do that because otherwise I can't show up how I should show up, if that makes sense. So this is about putting all the qualification to the side, stepping into the future-paced hero, put the suit on, literally, and show up as her. Like, that is it. You're her. And you think like her, you walk like her, you move like her, you speak like her, you feel like her, you love like her. It's like full embodiment of the future-paced hero. That is the trick, if you like, that will help you move through when it's shit. Because when it's shit, you want to go back. It's all, oh crap, it's not working. Oh, that's when you want to go and cry under the pillow and go, it's not working. That's the time where you step into her and she'll go, no, here I am. I'm doing this. But did anyone say anything about it's not working? Of course it's working. It's working right now. That's the difference. I have to do it myself. Every level of success, you look at the most successful coaches in the world, the most successful people in the world doing anything to do with energy, spirituality, leadership. They will do this. I promise you, they do that. They don't wake up and go, Oh, who was this actually? My coach, she was telling me about Gabby Bernstein. Not that I don't know much about her, but I know that she's an influencer, right? Everyone knows about her. She has that imposter syndrome a lot, and she has to push through that. And look, she's like a multi-millionaire, and she's got loads of followers. She's got loads of programs, loads of books, loads of things, courses, everything. She makes huge impact of those people who is attracted to her, and she still has it. So we've got to. This is with you, Louise. You've really got to forget about the qualifications. You are like, you're here right now to do this right now. There's no time to wait, and you've got to claim her now. This is really it. This is it. Because you can do what you do in your sleep. Yeah, it's like me. I can do psychic readings. I can do healing. I can do coaching. I can do it in my sleep. I don't need to think about it. I can just turn up. I'm a channel. But the difference is how I show up. And that's the same for all you ladies as well. You can do your thing like this, but it's the energy of how you show up. Hello, Stacey. Yes, exactly. So let's read the card. Well, we kind of read the card, but I'm going to go into the renewal. So not meaning you shouldn't, not meaning that you shouldn't feel good about all your qualifications. You should list them on some of your landing pages and things. Like, I don't have them on all my landing pages, but for example, my multi-dimensional channeling course that I teach, farther down on the page is all my qualifications. Because if I'm going to teach somebody to channel multidimensionally, they need to know if I can do this, right? So it's important. So I have it there. But so it's important that you list it in some places, but not like you don't want to shower people with all the qualifications, but it's a part of your, authority. So I'm not saying you should ignore, ladies, don't ignore your qualifications. I'm just saying, don't get stuck on what you've done and think, oh, I should be doing much better because I have this many qualifications. It's got nothing to do with that. You could have a dentist or a private doctor. You could have a doctor working for the NHS and he earns, I don't know, 50 grand a year or 80 grand a year, and you can have a private practice doctor earning like 2 million, 3 million a year, 5, 10, 20, whatever. Yeah, it's not to do with the qualification as their doctor, it's the vision. Yeah, same for us. Okay, renewal. Let's renew ourselves. We wanna renew ourselves. Did we do it before already? Personal inquiry, Louise. Am I positive in the face of change or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? Right? Exactly what we said. Key ideas. Sourcing from a more beneficial place. Feeling in the dark. Oh, this is the thing, right? Feeling in the dark, change in circumstances, unexpected blessings. So the keywords are regeneration, awakening, and fortune. So what I feel you should do, Louise, is you need to do lives. You need to do lives. You need to do lots of lives. You need to start something. You need to start a Facebook group. You need to do some lives for people connecting with them. Because posts are good, but lives are like the energy of when we're connecting, right? That is what you've got to do. And even that meant that you show up twice a week doing your thing. You just do it till it sticks. Do it till you stick. Do it till you stick. Show up like the future-paced hero. All right? That is what we do. That's what we do. Okay. Louise is going to smash it. Louise is going to join my business program in the future. I think we would have maybe had the eye on this. Okay. Anyway, so let's look. Who else we got? Irina. Let me look. We're going to do 2 more cards because so we got Jackie. Is Jackie still here? I think We've done Jackie's card before. I'm going to do Stacey. So I'm going to do Stacey. Stacey. Are you still here, Stacey? If you are, let me do your card. I hope she's here. Instagram. Honestly, there's 4 people watching on Instagram. Instagram, would you like a card, please? I've tried 4 times, haven't I? Everyone's just watching, going, I'm going to go next week. Yeah, okay, Stacey, Facebook, still here. All right, let's do it, Stacey. Now, I wonder if Stacey, you new in business, like it feels like you're wanting to establish it, don't you, like properly? Tell me, Stacey. But it also feels like, tell me, Stacey, are you in the beginning of the journey? It feels like you are. It doesn't feel like you got it all worked out just yet. Okay, so you're in the beginning. Okay, so you're in 2 years in. Yeah, okay. You know, the first 2 years are a little bit uphill because you're working a lot of things out, right? Yeah. Okay. Patricia, I'm going to do your card after. You're on cue. All right, so let's feel into this, Stacey. Okay. It's not come yet. Just wait. There it is. How bizarre. Same card. How is that? I think we have the same, not the same issue, but we have the same thing we want to work on. Or is Stacey, are you stepping into your fullest power? Like, are you actually doing it? Let me just feel into this now. You're not getting the results that you want. That's what I'm hearing. You're not getting the results that you want. Renewal and energy, renewal with your energy in the business. Exactly. All right. So what they say is everything is working out, by the way. That's kind of really clear message. It's working out. It's about you trusting and guiding yourself through it. As in, look, I have a coach. You should all have a coach. But ultimately, you've got to trust yourself. Like, I have a resources library with my coach. I can ask her a question anytime. I can ask in the group. I can do these things. I have access. It feels good to have access to expertise. But ultimately, when it's like really, I need to work things out, I either go and clear it myself and find a way, or I go to one of my healers or, some other master who helps me unblock it. So it feels, Stacey, that you have been changing so much yourself over the last 2 years, that your business is also now changing. It's always done like this, by the way. We always, as you evolve, your business will evolve. As in, like, your energy changes, then your business, the energy of the business changes. So it's almost like you have changed so much that it keeps changing all the time. And you're like, oh, it keeps changing all the time. Is it meant to be changing this much? Yes, it is. But what I feel is happening for you, Stacey, is that something new is birthing, which is actually going to be like, it's going to be your, I'm not saying your big thing, but like your next big thing that is going to stick for like 2 or 3 years at least. So it's almost like all that work you've been doing for 2 years has led you to the preparation for where you are right now. You've just got to trust that it's working out. And in fact, you're doing everything right. But it's like you've got to stop questioning it. Stop questioning it that it's working. By the way, this is really common. I still question myself sometimes. It's really common to question yourself. So I'm not saying that you can't, but you're still doing this a little bit. And it's like, no, it's working. Everything is working out. I want to give you a tangible action step. All right. So they are showing me that you actually need to sit down to plot something new down. It's like you've got to get the journal out, start writing it out, start writing something out. Even if it's a new offer or a new program, something tangible that maybe it's been cooking in your energy a little bit, but they're showing me that you've really got to sit down and really and sort of claim it, write it out, almost like I don't know if you're in a business program or anything, but if you are do the trainings, do the things that if you're not, whatever's coming through for you, like make something of it, like tangible result. It feels like there's a new program coming out. Yes. Massive shifting change. I was a bit tired of changing. Yeah, exactly. It's too much change. It's like, can you stop now, please? I'd like to slow down so I can create something. There's something big coming. I would love to know if you have a big group program coming, if there's something that you're thinking of creating, because often when it becomes a tangible result, it feels more real to us. When we're doing sessions and we are like, we don't have a system set up properly yet, like I've got Kajabi, I've got all the techie bits, I've got all the bits there. It kind of feels like that's the business, like feels it's like a physical, tangible thing that I can push a button and send the emails out, and I can have got my group, right? So it feels like you need to create some tangible assets that's going to make you actually feel like you have a business. So that's really important that you do that. Does that make sense? Yeah, she's going, yeah, absolutely true there. Okay, Patricia. So I'm going to do one more before we finish. Yeah. So Patricia. So are you still there? I'm just hoping she's still here because we're going to do Patricia. You may also get this card. Who knows? Yeah. Stacey. Yeah, she's saying about the group there. Okay, good, Patricia. We're going to do yours now. You're going to be the last one. So, Stacey, I just want to say this before we let her go. Look, do you have help with this to create a group program? Because there is a little bit of a craft to get the group program off. And also, when it comes to group programs, before you can start a group program, you have to have the lead generation, right? So there's got to be enough lead generation to create enough seats. So anyway, maybe we should talk about this together on another, on a conversation. Let me know, Stacey. You can book a business call, strategy call, if you want to do it, and we can talk about it, because I understand what you're saying with the group thing. It feels a bit like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay, Patricia. Anyway, Stacey, I'll leave you. I love you and leave you. Let me know. You can book it on top here on the video. Okay? All right, Patricia. We are doing Patricia. So I feel my heart is completely opening up big. And I'm just going to feel into this last card of today, the Valentines card of today. Okay, this is it. Interesting, very nice. So, enlightenment. Okay, so let's feel into this. Yellow, enlightenment. So I don't know Patricia, and that's not a problem. I'm just going to feel into this with her. At this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger, and relief awaits. So I'm getting, do correct me if I'm wrong, are you transitioning from another job, as in like corporate or some background of something else, and you, or have you been doing training or something, like there's something else in the background from before, and now you're ready to step into your next step, like the next level of what you're meant to be doing? It's really interesting because earlier today I was talking about transferable skills. So you have, Patricia, you have loads. Yes. Okay. You have loads of transferable skills, whatever they are. And you really meant is this right? Tell me if this is right, Patricia. You're meant to use all the skills that, yes, to shift in business for business development to self-awareness and personal power. Wow. Okay, cool. So this is my best advice. So what we often do is we go, oh, I'm going to go from here to over here. So now I'm just going to forget about that. And I'm just going to do this new thing. The beauty is, and this is what I'm getting a lot from my guides and just like higher knowing, you're meant to bring all the things that you've ever learned together into your masterpiece. That means that you, and it's a bit weird sometimes. I'm going to do a reading first, Patricia, and then I'm going to tell you a really good example with one of my clients and how we make that happen for her. Anyway, you're meant to marry the both. Like you're meant to own all of that, own all of who you are from the past, instead of going, oh, let's erase the past and now I'm doing this. Because what if people don't trust me? If I say I can do this and now I say I can do this, so am I then expert in both, or is it confusing? No. I even thought this about myself. So I'm a healer. My background is a healer and a channel. I'm a psychic, I'm a starseed, I am a channel. I learned how to do my business online. I built my own successful business, and now I teach spiritual entrepreneurs to do the same. So I was like, oh, am I good enough to do that because I'm actually a healer? I had to marry the both. And actually, how wonderful. My clients don't only just get a psychic business coach, they get a business coach who understands their gifts as well. So what you want to do, Patricia, is that you want to bring, so you're moving into more personal awareness and development, which is fantastic. What you want to do is you want to bring in all your business skills into that, and how you can maybe, I'm just feeling into, so your clients, what about clients that are very business focused and they kind of have forgot how to marry the both as well, and they kind of separate it, but you can then teach them how to, this, I'm just feeling this now, you can teach them how to relax and open up into their personal awareness and still be the focused business person. It's like you are going to teach them how to marry the both, because they don't have to give up what they've got. They just need to stretch their energy, like we said in the beginning of this call, yeah? So it's just to stretch. Yes. The practical application of entrepreneur spiritual gifts, exactly that. So we are not meant to separate anything. And isn't it interesting? We were talking about Brittany, her doing card pulls while she's breastfeeding. We have been talking about bringing all the things from the past that you've learned into the now and use all the skills. And now Patricia's thing is coming up as well as this, right? So enlightenment. This is so wonderful. The key words is support, courage, and confidence. And yes, you're right. So let me give you, I want to give you I like tangible things. Let me give you a tangible. Okay, so they are telling me, okay, so this, I'm going to share this. Inside my business mentorship, I teach how to develop your own methodology so that you can trademark it, right? That's where we're going to go with it, Patricia. So the idea is to bring all of the things that you know already into a new methodology. And you use like a Venn diagram, or you can use different diagrams to do this, but it's like a process, how to bring in your own methodology that you can trademark. That's it. That's it. That's the message. That's the message. So what then happens is so mine is called the Grow, Shine and Thrive method. That's my trademarked system, how to scale beyond 10K months in your business. Now, as soon as a business owner claim their own methodology, there's only obtainable, and this is marketing, by the way, that is only obtainable through the system that you teach, clearing this specific or helping this specific problem that you have, only with you. It becomes a new solution to something, a new solution by a new methodology by a person that hasn't done it before, becomes attractive, because this is how we stand out in the market. If everyone said, "Oh, I heal anxiety," well, we probably have 1 million people that heal anxiety. But if you do it through a specific process that is only obtainable with Patricia, then we learn how to stand out. And it also becomes, and it's not about, this is not about you, how should I put it? It's not like you become arrogant about your thing. It's like you just want to filter out. You just want to show that your unique methodology that you use in a specific way, in the specific steps, and the specific modules, and the specific process that you do, and it works, is unique. And that's what people will pay money for, right? So this is what I teach also inside the business mentorship. But beside the point, the idea is to actually do that. I don't know. Some people might not do that, but I can't see why you wouldn't, because there's so many people doing so many different things, and we want to stand out and be specific to the things that we solve with a specific methodology that is only obtainable through your system. That's how you then create, more sales and more, the ways how you do it, basically. And then people come for your energy, and there you have it. That's it. You're making success, right? So we want to be different. We want to have, because the market is saturated. That's why we do it with methodology. Does that make sense? Yes. So that's where she is. Aware mind. Yes. I couldn't get it if it was a new brand or a program. It's bigger than a program. It is a methodology. Exactly. So you want to trademark that. All right. In the UK, you go to the HMRC's website, but in America, I'm sure you can find out how to do it there. I'm not sure. It is a methodology. Okay. So before I finish, I'm going to tell you the story about one of my clients. I'm not going to say her name, but I'm going to explain exactly what she is doing right now. She is in my business program. She is a creative, a designer, a graphic web designer. She's also a healer and a channel. So before we started the business program, she was a bit disheartened because she's like, I don't know if I don't get my healing business off the ground. She separated the two. And it felt misaligned because she is a creative. She's a channel of creation at heart. She's not a coach, she's not a healer. That's not the main thing. The main thing is the creative, the graphics, the visuals, the beauty, the graphics, yeah? But then she was like, that's not deep enough. So she was like, I'm a healer, I'm a graphic designer and a web designer, but how can I marry both? So she's also a yoga teacher. So what she's doing now, she's developing the process of how she can take people I'm not going to say any names, what it's called or anything, but basically there's a process where she helps them to embody the brand. She's a yoga teacher, she's a healer, and she's a graphic designer. Come on. That is an amazing program. How can you embody your brand? Only by a specialist like her who's created her own methodology, how to embody your brand and birth the brand, not just through the visuals, because it could be surface, but also through the embodiment of it. And like, she obviously does the yoga and the healing processes and the other things that she uses to create a specific pathway that is unique to her. That's New Earth leadership, right? That is, yes, it is an amazing business. So I'm going to blow my trumpet here, because some of the things that we do in the business mentorship is we are channeling all this together. So she will then come to me. She is she's the channel. She's the person who got all the gifts and skills. And I tap into her energy together with her. And we are making a plan, basically, how she's going to deliver all of what she is in a way that's never, ever been done before. That's New Earth leadership. That's what I'm here. It's one of my knacks. This is what I help to do. But it's not about me. Oh, me. I'm just explaining to you, ladies, that we're not meant to separate it. We're meant to marry it together and and birth it and bring it to the world, and then find the right marketing, the right message, the audience that wants this, because it's like a big machine, right? We might have an offer and a methodology that we offer, but we also need to communicate that offer with the world so that we can make sales and make change. So it's many things that needs to be right, obviously. But yes, I'm here to help you do that. But don't forget the sale. We're finished now. We are finished. Don't forget the sale. The link is above here. The sale finishes at 7 a.m. UK time tomorrow. That will be like midnight PST or 11 p.m. or something PST, because I wanted to do it for my American clients as well. And go and grab yourself a bargain. If you don't want a bargain, that's fine. Come back next week. And I shall see you all next week. Yes, Patricia. That's what, You haven't let it be known and you need it yourself. That's right. So this is the beauty of obviously working together. All right. Thank you, Jackie. I'm going to say goodbye and I'll see you next week, 21st. We're back with the card pools, and bring all your questions. Feel also free to bring your friends. Like if you feel like somebody could really benefit from having a psychic business card reading, then bring them over and we should do it. All right, ladies. Bye. See you. Bye, ladies.